very impressed by your home. This is a very beautiful home you have. Oh, you are very welcome. As a matter of fact, thank you. I mean it. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for allowing me to come into your home today. I realize, like you said at the door, that, you're quite busy today. So I promise that I won't take up too much of your time. Okay? Yeah. Well, today, out of 10 homes, only 3, including yourself, invited me in. So, thank you. Well, 'tis the life of a traveling salesman. Yeah. Oh, well, that would be wonderful. I'd love a cup of coffee. Oh, no. Just black is fine. Thank you so much. While you do that, I can get everything ready. That way we're not diddly-doddling around so much. All right. smells amazing. Trust me, it's much needed. It has been a very long day so far, and a nice little bit of pick-me-up will hit the spot nicely. You mind if I sit it right over here? Okay, so, as I said when you answered the door, I represent Lloyd's Gentleman's Boutique, and we're trying something new out. Going door to door, especially around this time of year, the change of seasons. We also do holidays as well, to promote, our new lines. In this case, our spring line. As we've seen from a couple days ago, spring is just right around the corner. Just right there. I see it. Do you see it? That's the spirit. Well, we have some amazing spring clothing for this year that will blow your mind. Oh, I guarantee it. Just the designs alone are out of this world. Now, are you much of a outdoorsy type? Golf, walking, hiking, just going for picnics, perhaps? Yeah? Well, I've got some clothes for you that you might like. How about bowling? I think I've seen you down at the lanes before. Yes, I knew it. Well, we have some bowling shirts that we just popped out of the factory, and they are absolutely stunning. Top of the line. And then, I can't say too much. But they came out with a new fabric. It's lightweight. It's more, what would you say, more breathable, if that's the word, as well as flexible. You'll barely even realize you're wearing it. I have a couple. I used to have a few. That's what I was about to say. I have a few, but I lost them in a laundry accident. So, yeah. Well, it's that darn dryer from last year that got recalled. You remember that, right? Well, it melted my shirts, my dress shirts, bowling shirts, a couple sweater vests, a couple dress vests. It was a mess. But anyway, let me pull up my bag and show you what I brought today. Some you might be interested in, and some you might not be interested in. But we'll see. Yes, you can, actually. You can feel the fabric if you like. You can try them on. I replace each one. So, they weren't on someone else before you or anything like that. No, it's all fresh. So, yeah. But you can smell it if you want. Give it a good old whiff. It smells like fresh laundry detergent. Okay, let me get the bag and we'll see what clothing we have in here. I beg your pardon? It is a very large bag, and I have to carry this thing around all day. So, that's what I mean, When I say thank you for letting me come into your home, I genuinely mean it. Let's start off with the bowling shirts. Alright, so here is one of our new bowling shirts. Now, as I said, if you feel the material, see, it's very soft, flexible, very breathable material. It's almost as if it's not even there. It's very lightweight. So therefore, less heaviness, less sweating you'll do. Keep the air flowing, Keeps you cool. As well as stylish. Take a look at this exquisite little design. It has some of our 1950s flair to it. With the different shapes and patterns and the exotic colors. You got the green, the red, black, and the white, and blue. And of course the back is entirely blue. one neat little fact, we offer customization. So therefore, if you like your name, or even your team logo printed or embroidered, we can do that. Oh no, this is not the only style we have. We have 2 more styles. Let me show you the next one. Here you'll see one of our other designs. Now this one's a little different. As you see over here, we have a lot more graphics than the previous one. You can still have your name embroidered or printed on them. Doesn't matter what graphics are in the way. We still can do it. Also, we have a pocket. The other design did not have a pocket, but this one does. Some prefer not to have a pocket there. Some say it gets in the way. Others enjoy a pocket. Keep your scorecards or picture of a beautiful lady right there in that pocket. And of course the design goes over the pocket, and with some shirts, they'll do a cheap job. They'll print the pattern. It'll stop here, go over that, continue. But back here, way behind the deep realms of the pocket, you still see the graphics. Quality. No cutting corners, no cheapskate, and just straight up quality. That's what we offer you. As you see, plain colored back, same as the other one. The front is where it's all at. But again, if you add your team logo or team name to the back, spices it up a lot more, doesn't it? Oh yeah. Like the Lloydville Rockers, or the Lloydville Pin Destroyers, or something like that. But yeah, I have one more bowling shirt to show you. Then we're going to move on to the golf shirts, or polo shirt. Let me get the last one. Now this one's very similar to the first one that I showed you. Again, no pocket. But there's a different little design pattern. This one is focused mainly on diamond shapes, or triangles, or whatnot. And then of course it's on this is teal background. And of course black. Kind of goes nice together, doesn't it? Yeah. I think I might prefer this bowling shirt over the previous two. I don't know. Something about it. But yeah. Again. Plain bag. Just waiting for your logo. It's really nice. And like I said, this fabric just absolutely amazing. Yeah. Super soft. Alright, well, would you like to try any of the bowling shirts on before we move on to the polo or golf shirts? Sure. You may try this on. I think it'll look really, really good. Well, stand up. So, that might be your style. I like it. Okay, well. You like it too? Exactly. It feels like you're not even wearing anything. You almost feel naked, don't you? Yeah. I mean, thank goodness you're not. It'd be kind of awkward, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's very soft, very smooth feeling. Yeah, it's quite enjoyable, actually, isn't it? Yeah, the way it feels. It's just like a silk blanket. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. So I can mark you down for one, right? Great. Alright, well, we'll have to remember that. But I have a few more things to show you. So, okay. Thank you. So let's move on to the polo shirt. As soon as I fold this up. Alright, so here is our first polo shirt, or golf shirt. Now, as you can see, it's quite stylish and quite comfortable. Again, if you take a look, I don't know if you can see through the fabric or not, but we make it very breathable. We make it that air can easily get through and keep you cool. It's very important with sportswear, to keep the body cool. So that's what we try to do. But we try to do it with style, keeping the classic style alive, but with newer trends. Now, as you see here, it has this classic, what would it be, an orange and like a tan houndstooth design or pattern. Stylish, but not over flamboyant. Nothing that's gonna burn your eyes right out of their sockets when you stare at it. I've seen some crazy fashion in my day. I'm sure you have as well. Yeah. Going to the store. Well, being a salesman, working with different companies and going door to door, meeting different folks from different places. get to see a lot of weird things. Some real splashy stuff, I'll tell you. But no, this here keeps it professional. Yet stylish. Has a nice soft collar. Unlike some polo shirts, they have this real thick, stiff collar that, just gets in the way. You can't stand it half the time. Makes your neck all sweaty and itchy and uncomfortable. Not this. Feel. It's nice and soft, not stiff. And of course you have your 3 buttons. Yeah, in case things get a little extra heated. Button it down a little bit. Let your hamburger meat hang out a little, air it out. Yeah. But yeah, and of course down at the bottom, as well as around the sleeves, it has a very light elastic, not some of this elastic that cuts off the circulation. You feel like your top half is gonna break apart from the waist, or your arms are gonna fall off. No. It's snug, but not cut the circulation snug. Yeah. This is how we work. We think like you. Some companies just don't know how to do it. But yeah. Now, if you're not a fan of the brown with the orange and tan, I have one more with a different color pattern that you might like. Let me get it. And here it is. Same spiel, different color. But I think I like the blue personally. Yeah. It's more, I don't know, maybe it's because the brown one had, the orange, had a 3rd color hanging around. This one here only has 2 colors. It's got the blue, technically 3. It's got navy blue, light blue, and then white. But light blue blends in better with navy blue than orange does with brown. So, I think that's the trick right there. Yeah, it's got some nice patterns all the way down through. And of course it has the 3 buttons, the soft collar, as well as the sleeves and the waist. And it's a very nice shirt and comfy. You won't find clothes as comfy as ours. I'll tell you that. Our clothing is one of a kind. And all made right here in Lloydville. No imports. No. If it's not from Lloydville, it's not worth having. What's that? I got a little fuzzy on there. There we go. Alright, well, that does it for our golf shirts, or polos. Now, I have a few cardigans I'd like to show you. Let me get those. I think you'll like them. Okay. here is our first cardigan. Now this is an amazing cardigan. I have like 6 of these at home. Not the same color, of course, multiple colors, but I love them. Between these cardigans and the polo shirts, and the bowling shirts, you can wear them any day, all day, every day, anytime. Doesn't matter the occasion. But I love the designs with these cardigans. Look at this. We've got, well, first of all, we've got the different colors. We've got the dark brown, then like a tannish gold, then like a light brown, then dark brown, white, and then the colors continue. But then we've got different patterns. So here we've got, what is it here? Looks like little lines going different directions. That continues. Then we've got little dots. Then we just got plain color. Goes back to the lines again. Plain color. Then the dots. And the lines. It's a neat little pattern. Oh yes, yes it is. It is made out of the same material. As a matter of fact, here you are. As you can see, same soft fabric. And of course, we have the loose elastic. That way it fits snug, but not uncomfortably snug. You see, still has a little looseness there. It's very nice. I have 2 more that I'd like to show you. One is similar to this, but different colors. Then the other one is completely different. Let me show you. So here it is. As you can see, same pattern, just different colors. Here we have like a really baby blue, like a sky blue. And then we go to this type of blue color, the dark blue, white, such and so forth. And then the same pattern as the lines, the dots, streak color, lines, streak color, dots, and lines. Nothing exquisite, nothing fancy about the pattern, but it adds, it adds a little spunk. Just a little bit of spunk. But yeah, it's a really nice cardigan. I have one more that I'd like to show you. Then I'm going to ask you if you'd like to try on any. Okay? Alright, so this here is the last cardigan I have to show you. Now, as you can see, completely different material. And we're going to get to the material in a minute. But let's take a look at the patterns first. Now, as you can see within the material, there's even a pattern. Kind of like a little bit of a zigzag stitching pattern. Then we move on to a completely different fabric. From here to here. And then that's where your patterns come along. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines going all the way down on both sides. And then in the center we have like a light brown and then a dark brown going down the center. Now, as for the fabric itself, okay, again, a nice, soft, flexible collar, one that's not going to get uncomfortable. And again, the sleeves are very snug, yet loose and comfortable. Same thing with the waist. Now, as for the fabric itself, this is what I was talking about. You know, if you take a look, not only is it very stretchy, but it's very ventilated. That's the word I was looking for. Ventilated. I beg your pardon. Not my choice of words. Not like other salesmen. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, I always look at it like this. A lot of salesmen will come to your door complete with a pre-scripted bunch of nonsense. Half of the words, they don't even know what it means. They're just saying it because they have to. It's like, I'm here to sell you a shirt, not try to impress you and sell you my soul. You know, I'm trying to sell you this shirt. So, yeah. So I don't, you know, do the typical robotic salesman. I get down on your level. Because that's what it is. We're just two folks sitting here talking about a shirt. And whether it's good or not. It is a nice shirt, isn't it? Well, cardigan, technically. Would you like to try it on? Or any of the other cardigans that I showed you? Sure. Now, this one is a little bit heavier. It's because the material is a little more thicker. But, as you'll see, it doesn't change anything. It's still a fantastic cardigan. Okay. Get one arm in. And the other arm in. There we go. Wow. Well, look at you, all snazzy. Spin it around. Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely. I'll take a cup of coffee. But that cardigan, you were born to wear that cardigan. It's a match made in heaven. Thank you, kindly. Okay, well, that is all I have to show you today. Now, I see that you were taking some interest in one of the bowling shirts, one of the polos, and one of the cardigans. Can I mark you down for one of each? Wonderful. Let me just get my book, and then I'm going to get some information from you. Do you happen to know your size by any chance? Okay, no problem. That's fine. I can do a quick measurement and we'll get you all suited up. Let me just get this ready. Okay, let me get my tape. Where is it? I know where it's at. It's in the big bag. Give me a minute. So, I'm going to need to get just a little up close and personal with you. You don't mind, do you? Okay. I just thought I'd ask. It's the polite thing to do. Okay, so if you'll just sit up straight and tall like so. There you go. Alright. Alright, let me start off with your shoulders. Okay. Alright. Okay. Right. And get the length here. Alright. Perfect. Okay, can you stick your arms out like so? Just straight? Yeah, like that. Okay, let me get this one. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, perfect. Alright, now I'm going to wrap it around you. Okay. This is where it gets really up close. Alright, so let me just okay. Alright. Good. Very good. Alright. I got all your measurements. Alright, so your measurements were 14 shoulders, and right arm, left arm, right Alright, and your full name, address, and phone number. Okay. Alright, and your phone number. Alright. Okay, and you wanted the black bowling, okay. Bowling shirt. The blue polo. And the heavier tan and brown. Brown cardigan. Okay. If I could get you to sign this document here. Here's a pen, and just right down here. Okay, great. So, here's how this works. We have your address and your phone number. Now, your order will come in the mail. Okay. So, what you need to do is you're going to need to review said order. Make sure everything's correct. Make sure your address, phone number, and the exact items that you ordered are correct. And then that's when you put in your payment information, check or money order. Send it in, and then in about a week, you'll receive your new wardrobe. Oh, I hope that you will enjoy it. Trust me, they are some amazing clothes. Very comfortable, very stylish. You won't regret it. Well, I guess I'm going to get myself all packed up, and then I'm going to get out of your hair and let you continue on with your day today. But I'd like to thank you again for allowing me to come into your home and share our clothing line with you. And I'd like to thank you for that delicious cup of coffee. I really needed it. Right. You have yourself a nice day and take care. If you need anything, just let me know. I left you my business card there. I'll be more than happy to help. Okay. Well, I can let myself out. You take care.